Alright, and we're back, like a week later or whatever. We played StarCraft 2, as some people have probably noticed. So we're making musketmen there, nearly having bombard done there. We have a winged hussar over here. And we're pushing back that way, and I just didn't try to click, but apparently it did. But it now has some walls up. And that's going to be hitting my crossbowmen really freaking hard. I don't think I'm going to be able to siege the city with crossbowmen too easily. I think I would need field cannons, at least. Which I guess I could technically just research, can't I? Like, I want military science too, don't get me wrong, but just getting field cannons alone would be pretty good. I'm going to shave off, what's it, 17 turns? You know what, let's just go for ballistic since it's literally right there. That would put us in the industrial era too. And what do I get to choose production on? Okay. It costs 125 gold to expand. And we're not going to grow there for a long time, so you know what, we're going to just say okay. That would be even better, but that would cost 190 gold. But I could actually keep, those are both better. Arg. Where could I build this that would be good? On the wheat or on the lumber mill? Neither of this is really appealing. Alright, that wouldn't be bad, then I have to pay more money. Floodplains, yuck. Oh hum, oh hum. What are my other options here? Okay, well, no one's built the pyramids yet? Okay, well, we're going to be building the pyramids then. The 19 turns, because apparently no one's built that. Okay, yeah, let's go for that. Now up here we have our campus planted down. Let's go ahead and finish the granary first, I suppose. Over here, we're going to focus on doing some damage. We're going to move you here to block off the hussars. And since this city does not have walls yet, it's time to go up there and raze that city. So you can plant a city here and like a city down here, I think is what I said, right? So let's send our army up this way. So I can shoot down into them and they can't shoot back at me. So you can heal. That works just fine. You can just chill. Colosseum's finishing, which will give us a bonus at 1, 2, eventually 3 cities, it looks like. 3 cities, including our capital, which is nice. Could be worse, could be better. Now, what are you working right now? It's probably for the best. So, I mean, it's 6 food tiles. We built a farm there for a triangle of farms, right? I mean, if the pyramids haven't been picked up at this point, let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we'll let that grow and pick up the extra stuff there. Oh. I'm not quite sure what you're doing over here. Oh, probably going to that barbarian outpost, I guess. Is that a second winged hussar that just came from someplace? Where did that sucker come from? We had an encampment starting over here. Let's throw down another one. Let's see. Where's the encampment starting? Right there, okay. Questions look like where are the other districts, right? I could technically cut down that, right, and put another there, but up there would be decent, but I don't think we can afford to purchase that 6 turns until growth. So you know what, let's just work on encampment for now. Our commercial hub is going to go down once we... Oh, we actually have that. That suffices, right? Okay, there we go. Commercial hub will go there. Perfect. And we can put down more, can't we? That's probably decent. Gives us a +2 bonus. So this would wind up being +2 as well, so that doesn't really make a difference, does it? One, two, three, four, five. That would probably be better just so we have that in range. We'll be able to get a few cities. From there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get past the Guardia too. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Now that those are laid down, let's actually get this. Great people, how are we looking, by the way? 12 per turn, not bad. Looks like we were gonna be the one to get Adam Smith. That works. Horseman is not doing so great. This is probably a bad idea, but we're going to try this. I mean, I know we're going for ballistics, but these, I don't know. Let's get the musketmen over here. And those go bye-bye. Realistically, if he just buys one turn, that's fine. I like the way that there's no units shown, though. Perfect. Get a mine going up there. Bombard's almost done. Ouch. Somebody built a terracotta army. Alright. It's no problemo. And we just got to heal. And we'll get a support bonus. And we'll run interference. It's probably going to get them killed, but that's okay. We've got more winged hussars. the sheer difference here in strength is just too much. It would hurt, but you know what, we'll go for it. They can run, but it'll hurt. I'm going to leave the crossbowmen to take care of this. I'll deal with the scouts and everything later. Though I guess that could be bad. It's probably going to be bad. So in fact, instead of building this encampment, horsemen, we don't even have enough horses to build. That's kind of still funny. Did one get pillaged or something? I mean, how did we build horsemen originally if we didn't have horses? Maybe it was from trading or something? That's kind of weird. Okay, if we can't do that, crossbowmen's just so much faster than the bombard. So we'll do that. This is gonna hurt if those musketmen attack. Oh, Jadwiga finished pyramids. Okay. So those guys are dead. And that'll kill the horsemen. See, we're doomed no matter what over there, basically. Oh, those winged hustlers are still doing just fine. It's actually a bit more of a problem. I'm just gonna retreat you there. Jerk. You know what, until we expand, it's, well, the theater square, where could we put a theater square? I mean, I guess, right? I technically could. I can't take that tile, damn it. So it's right next to the other city. It's like I actually have some good tiles here with wheat and stuff, so I don't want to burn that. I don't know, let's try building Petra. That'll give something, I guess. There'll be 2 signs there, 2 signs there, 2 signs there. I don't think I actually care about that Plains Hills too much, do I? We can make up for it later, basically. So go ahead and do that. Alright, send envoy. What does Auckland even give? Shallow waters you own. That's kind of pathetic. I don't even really care about that. I'm more concerned about these 2. I'm going to save my envoys for later. Bombard is done, though. Send it up to Real Claw. Well, the barbarians are trying to avoid me at least, but this is going to hurt badly. Probably going to lose that crossbowman dealing with the barbarians. He gets shoved back, yep. So now the wing tester is looking pretty bad. Let's try retreating over here. Let's move you up here. That's good. Oh, -5 amenities, that's a bit of a problem. How much of that is from war weariness? -5. How much of the war weariness am I down over here? Nothing from war weariness. How about you? 4 from war weariness. Like, I could get actually barbarians spawning here. That's actually a problem. So, Jadwiga, if I accepted peace, what would you give me just to get rid of this war weariness? You're willing to give me all of that, so here's a question. What are these 2 cities over here? Wroclaw and Gdansk. Wroclaw, Gdansk, and Toronto are things I'm worried about. Toronto, Wroclaw, and Gdansk. And see the city, you're fine with all of that. Okay. And how about some money? That's good. How about some of that? All that's fine for you. What are other good cities you have? Like, I don't even know is the problem. I'm kind of tempted to just say tack on some other cities and see what I can get. So you'll accept all of this. You'll give me Wroclaw, Gdansk, Toronto. So Warsaw's too good. Candies are really just city-state. I actually don't care too much about it. No, that's not good. I think this is probably all I'm gonna roughly get. You'll give me wine even though... Okay. You know what, we'll go with this. Wait, can I not liberate it? I can't liberate it if I get it in a peace deal. Apparently. That is kind of... And I can't raise this if I get it in a peace deal. Wow. Wow. So basically the things I was hoping for, right, is to get rid of the city, to fix the city placements, and to liberate Toronto. Both of those are unable to be done now. And I don't think there's even just a general raise option, is there? No. Well, that sucks. Well, then. I guess I'm just going to put up with it. I don't care enough about reloading and try to fix this, but this is pretty stupid. The fact that I can't liberate Toronto, and I can't get rid of Royal Claw. I thought I'd have the option, like, here, you just got the city, what do you want to do with it? I've never actually accepted cities in a peace deal like this before. So... I'm just going to put it up here for the one science from the mountain. I think I'd get two temporarily there, but I'm eventually getting rid of the rainforest, so whatever. You focus on production. Okay, so you got that. I'm going to want a commercial hub. Okay, you know, let's put that there. That's all we can do like that for right now, but we could build a granary and water mill, so let's do those. Build a monument. That's good, you can work that. I'm sorry, Toronto, I was trying to help you. I swear, I was trying to help you. This honestly has me pretty annoyed. Alright, you heal up. I guess it's time to go deal with the barbarians down here. There's the bombard. They're at peace, so all of that's changed. I guess I might as well start scouting over in this vicinity. The turn after we make peace, you denounce us. Excellent. Oh, because we have different governments. Okay. So science victory, we're way behind on technology researched. I think we might die here. Yeah. Oh, and we have a swarm of barbarians coming from down here. Okay, then. You heal up. I really just need to get all these guys down in this direction. I also need to get some more traders up. But I need more commercial hubs to do that. What are my social policies right now? Production and builders, okay. Technically, I could go back to finishing the encampment or something here now. And I can put down a new... What do I want to put down? The Colosseum will affect that, so maybe aim for over here. It'll really only affect 3 cities, which is not spectacular. And if I built an entertainment zone here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'd rather build it like in Parsa or Passagarde. I'd don't think there's much point in an entertainment zone here or that, so you know what? Let's go for a theater square. We'll finish the encampment first, and time to deal with all the stupid barbarians.
While the Colosseum stands, Rome shall stand. When the Colosseum falls, Rome shall fall. When Rome falls, the world shall fall.
Yeah, we got one of the better wonders in the game that the AI doesn't prioritize for some reason. I guess I could have built this first, couldn't I have? Apadana. So we have a mine. So putting an industrial district there would be good, but then I can't build the Ruhr Valley, can I? Mines. That looks better. And build Ruhr Valley there. I don't need more population for that. I'm going to go ahead and build this. I don't really care too much about that. Let's see if I can get it. More envoys wouldn't hurt later on. Alright, there's 2 science there. That's fine. But these guys aren't going to grow. Should really be working that, at least. That's good. I suppose that's good too, really. Over here, commercial hub's already locked in. Could use some... Oh, we have 11 production though, compared to 30 there. Go ahead and get that working. Everyone's moving. The bombard, I think we said we'll just go over to there to chill for now. Okay, you can take them out. The musketman over here, which we have finished. Get them moving. Right now, the only people ahead of us in culture per turn is Trajan. Military-wise, we only have 402. Hey, check it out. Howdy. I'd like to introduce you to crossbow bolts. And I'd like to introduce you to crossbow bolts. Musketmen would really like to say hi next turn. And I do have a commercial hub there. So the campus is done right now. I really need more workers to improve all this stuff still. Okay, you can do that. Watermill going. I'm not quite sure where they were going, so you know what? I'm just going to send them to my capital for now. Musketmen, I'm just going over there in general. We really need to get some traders up in general. So that's just woods, not hills. So we'll do that. I mean, really, I'd probably be going to try to just get a helicopter army. I probably could have swapped to military science with just the goal of going for synthetic materials rush. Okay, that hurt a bit. So, in retaliation... It's not a decisive victory, huh? Not quite, okay. We'll heal you. It's a stalemate. So I'm just going to fortify this turn. You can heal. Move forward. What should he do? Frankly, probably get over to something like that and start improving shit. This has enough stuff improved for a while. Who needs orders? Musketmen. Head over that direction, I suppose. You are at negative food right now. That's awkward. Please tell me you're going to kill them eventually. Apparently not.
Times have changed.
In diplomacy, there are two kinds of problems, small ones and large ones.
I always liked this
The
quote.
small ones will go away by themselves, and the large ones you will not be able to do anything about.
What do you think about my warmongering? Not much, actually. We actually could be friends with Spain, potentially. I'll go ahead and do that. Like, this just doesn't have enough production to justify it. Managed citizens, so you're working there, you're working there, probably there. I guess the deer. Less than impressive, but... Okay, you know what, let's send this over here. We can clear and then chop, clear and all that. What if we upgrade to gunpowder at sea? I never thought of that prior to this. Wow. Oh, we're swapping. That is totally belonging to our capital, sir.
Let's get on our knees and pray. I don't know to whom. Is there a patron saint of ballistics yet?
Alright, so now we can start upgrading our crossbowmen to field cannons. Costs 115 gold. Trigger an inspiration. What's your request? Train an ironclad. Request is send a trade route. Okay. Industrial roads is unlocked. Housing problems. Who cares? I mean, I care deeply. That's what I meant to say. Okay, so you fire one there. That is probably going to hurt considerably. I could even lose that crossbowman if they fire on him. Oh, never mind. Well, technically speaking, that still could attack. But with a support bonus, it's not as big of a problem. Let's upgrade you. Scorch Earth. What happened? Our spy from the Roman Empire was captured. In the city of Merv? Is that what it said? Myriv. Where's Myriv? Like, seriously, where is the city Myriv? Oh, there we go. How do they know where that one is? There's no way to tell them to knock it off or something, is there? Okay, well, I guess you can die then. That's fine. So those are both major victories. Why can... Oh, because he still exists there, I see. After both of those? Let me see, no, screw you. I'd say harsher language, but I am recording this. You see, with that there, I can't pick a city in this area that'll have fresh water immediately. I guess I could put it right there only as my would be the only option, right on that marsh. So block that off from barbarians. That was bad. Oh well, I didn't need those crossbowmen anyway, it's harsh. In fact, the crossbowmen can just come back and chill for now. Field cannons are the way of the future. Now we have wine, so I never really needed to trade for it. Is our commercial hub actually built? It's hard for me to tell. Okay, you have decent production. More concerned with gold than science right now. I mean, we can see if we look at the overview, right? 69, 51, 68, 34, 111. I think we're doing okay there. In the meantime, you need stuff improved, so let's get some builders out. Let's make sure we're not being completely stupid about what we're working. Okay. They can just chill there for now. Whose territory is that? England? Okay, so we could go from England and like sweep north. Get a great person. Getting 19 per turn, no one else is above... No one else is above 7, so I can take them in chemistry and another from industrial. Do I have it for chemistry? It's industrial era, right? So chemistry. Complete a research agreement? I'm probably not going to do that, so okay. Focus towards the Enlightenment. Isn't that something we got ages ago? Oh no, that's right there. Okay. It's not too bad, I suppose. Bye-bye. So let's go explore and see what's over here, shall we? So we can send a musketman and a bombard or two up there. Civil engineering will help too. And then we're really basically looking at those. Which means we're looking at, let's say, 10, 12, 25 turns for that technically. So we might declare war prior to that, and if we do, that winged Hussar could be a Hussar's problem, but it literally is on the flip side only 1. So let's just put like a single crossbowman over there, and then we'll be fine. Simple enough. Military science has been boosted. What is military science for? Kill a unit with a knight. Okay, that works. That's something we want anyway. Are we building another bombard anywhere? Could we do it within... I don't think we'd finish a bombard in 5 turns. Like anywhere. How long would it take to build a bombard? 10, yeah. Okay, so we're just going to finish it. Ideally, we could have just built a second bombard and not done this, but... Oh well. Hey, Philip. Cool, I like you.
Mazda, Anahita, and Mithra. I reconstructed this Apadana.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, so I get 2 envoys and I get more envoys. Going from that. Now what do I want to do? I actually do have positive amenities, great library now, not building that. Should probably finish the commercial hub and the university. Like, on one hand, I could build it there. On the flip side, I think I'm just going to put it over there. I'll get a science and lose 2 gold from not being near the river. But I'm okay, because I want that real estate over there. In the meantime, we can actually build a library and a university in the time it'll take to build the hub, so I think we'll do that. I mean, this just isn't so great. Let's find a better city-state. We can't reach our capital, that's fine, unexpected. Stockholm, get an envoy there. Why not? Let's just do it. Generally not going to complain about envoys. New heal for 1 turn. And one of the things left is being in an alliance, right? Oh, that was diplomatic service, wasn't it? Oh well. So Philip, if we did get in a friendship, I'm a sinner, no friend to Spain, but look. Oh well. And do cavalry still require horses? I'm trying to remember. Yes. Okay, so we better make sure we get another source of horses actually developed. And there's one there. Is there one, like, anywhere else? We have one there. And we have one there. Did we trade away a horse or something? Is there a way to check trade deals? I'm exporting one to Trajan right now. Okay. I don't even know what deal it was, but that explains it. How soon will you expand to those horses? 3 turns. Okay, that's not so bad. Trajan's declared war on Spain.
Is to attack a city. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is like an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty.
I'll build a stable there. Bombard, keep moving. I mean, like 3 field cannons and 2 musketmen should be enough to take whatever's over there, I expect. But I definitely do get more workers out. More Eureka's. Let's get a commercial hub developed first. 15 turns, okay. Could still stand to have more stuff developed here. Which would have longer to build would take 6 turns. It's probably worth it. Basically, I figure we'll declare war in England, take that, accept a peace deal for lots of stuff. Rome's in the modern era,
Might not be
apparently.
mightier than the sword, but maybe the printing press is heavy.
And I'd like to save to be able to upgrade here. Good cavalry here in a moment. We could build a campus. And a harbor, maybe? I'm not sure. Commercial zone next to it. Let's build a granary. I mean, really, the city isn't ever going to do very much, let's be frank here. So if I do this, I get it from that, right? So if I send it, if I actually want benefits from Pakroga, I need to do something else. It's Hanging Garden, so there's a city over there, I just don't know what it is. Oh, look, Tull. So if I want production primarily, Mir will give me 3. But I'm going to need more housing. Really, they could just go there, kind of thing. What about you, Philip? Do you want to make a friendship now? No, okay. Even with us, quite friendly. War? We are not amused.
War.
That's a pretty pathetic spot for a city, like even just putting it over there would have been better, but... Okay. And we didn't meet any new city-states with that, because England has no friends, apparently. Can't be, oh, because they're saying it's blocking it indefinitely, I guess. England has been targeted for a declaration of war by Lisbon.
Whatever is contrary to nature is contrary to reason.
Rationalism is good. Science, I guess, wouldn't hurt, technically. I won't get it quite yet. Bombard's going to need to go in the back with the musketmen up front. You can chill there for right now. Tata Palace is under construction. Encampment there from Warsaw.
one starts a war, or rather, no one in his senses ought to do so, without first being clear in his mind what he intends to achieve by that war, and how he intends to conduct it.
See, just like I said, our goal is just to take this city from England and then get a bunch of benefits from them for peace. That's all we are trying to do. I just don't care about a lot of this, let's be frank. Just going for artillery would be good. Like, how many turns? You know what? Let's just go along the south edge and let's go for synthetic materials. Screw it. In a lot of this stuff, where's coal revealed? Coal is revealed there. Okay, so we lose 4 turns on steel. Not a big deal. We're not going to get that anyway. We're probably not going to get that. We're not going to get that. So realistically speaking, we're not really losing much time here. So let's just go for it. Forbidden City, though. Ooh, that's a good one. I'll try to build that in my capital. And you can chill there, though I can't give you the promotion anymore. Can I see the city from there? No. Okay. Can I upgrade you? I can. We've got the cavalry. The cavalry's here. One there, one back. We're fine. We have extra trade routes now. And I do want to build an industrial zone, and I said it was going to be here, correct? But I also want Forbidden City, which will take a while, won't it? Screw it, it's good. I can declare a formal war already, technically, but that would kind of cause me money problems until I get my trade routes all built up correctly. It just looks like a pretty narrow pass, and that encampment's probably, on the flip side, I think that is the capital. So this is probably worth just pushing for a breakthrough here. Use the cavalry to scout. Okay. I'll swap those, though. We need traders. We need builders, we need workers, we need all of this, and we need to improve our capital. All of this stuff's important. Field cannon. Just go for that. No point in pillaging that road. Floodplains, interesting. Okay, you can fortify there. Fire one, fire. I should have moved that back. That was stupid of me. So I waste an attack that probably would have gotten this. Yeah, I would have gotten that turn. Oh well. Okay, promotion, I guess. Also, formal war casus belli doesn't count, apparently. We're no longer friendly. Is it because of my warmongering? Minus 21 warmongering. Yep. Everyone's gonna hate me. Can't make peace yet. We can eventually. We'll see what she wants for peace and all that. Ooh, they have some catapults. I'm terrified. But I think I'm getting like 33 gold per turn from them, so that's why I don't want to declare war quite yet. But I guess I am going to finish some of the stuff pretty soon. Did I actually finish? I did finish the commercial hub at least. Okay. Decisions. Adam Smith, I'm making progress toward. Atomic, what era are... So that great general would actually be perfect for me. Poland... But don't think I'm going to possibly get him in time. I guess we'll see. Hi, England.
Never criticize a rifleman.
Barbarian camp is where? Of course it's there. Build a trader first. And right now, we can see that science-wise, right? I'm just crushing everyone else. I think I'm going to need his money here. But I guess we're probably stable enough, right? That let's actually try to get peace with Victoria first, I suppose. I can send you up there. I'm gonna let that settler keep moving, I guess. You heal. Wherever that settler goes, I should be able to take it. Access of those. I don't care about your open borders. How about 19? How about 20? No, so 19 works then. I guess the settler went back into the water. And this English crossbowmen showing up over there, just in case that's an invasion force. I'm going to send you to help my capital. You guys are all still chilling up there. We're stuck waiting anyway, so let's go to a field cannon. Ooh, that could be bad. I didn't realize they're going to go there. Somebody finished. Trajan finished Batala Palace, so goodbye, you guys. Unfortunately, I just don't have any more knowledge of that terrain. But I could send my cavalry up there. If I have a musketman and a field cannon, I can hold that easily enough. And hey, look! He said, "I'm hungry, feed me." Shadwiga looks like she might be trying to make a move on me. Look at all those little catapults.
It's a brilliant display of man's artistry.
Oh, hey, we got Petra.
It's a majestic wonder.
That doesn't hurt, I suppose. So with that, that actually becomes better, so campus will go there. Yeah. Commercial hub, we've unlocked that now, thankfully, so commercial hub can go there. And we can make an industrial zone too. I think I'll probably make a theater square instead. Which we can do over there later on, but we need to expand further first, don't we? Alright, let's build the commercial hub first. And let's see, let's have a trade route set up over here. I don't know where that scout went. But it would have to be in one of those squares, wouldn't it? Aha. Wait, there's the ink. Wow. Oh, I don't think the settler can escape anywhere now, at least. I'll leave one field cannon there to defend that city. That'll be enough. There's a lot of units up there, isn't it? Do I even have an encampment built in the city? No. military academy built, because this is going to be a unit producing hub. I can't swap to that, I can swap to that. Plantations there, that's fine. Grassland hills, so we're going to excavate that and build a mine. And you are going to go to Lisbon, which will establish some roads. I don't know what you guys are all doing, so I'm going to send him up here. You don't even want default peace. Okay. We can do that, England, if that's how you want to tango. You know, but if I'm going to be at war with England, I don't really have a reason not to kind of hit you guys right now, do I? You know, my musket will take a hit from that, but oh well. I think we just kind of want to go for this.
Pokazujesz więc swą prawdziwą naturę. Wąż wijący się w trawie. Łatwo zdeptany.
And somehow I'm at positive 77 gold return. I'm not quite sure how that even happened. But okay. So we just took that winged hussar down to nearly half health, and we will trample his catapults between our cavalry's hooves. So why am I doing this? So that way I stay on this side, because I don't know what's over there. There's a winged hussar. Ouch. I thought we had the chance to be friends, Spain. This hurts me deeply. So if he fortifies, apparently I can't quite kill that. So I'll go ahead and retreat with the musketmen for right now. And you can come over here. Go over that direction. Alright, build a mine. And we're going to start in the ocean. And Bombard's mainly there just to weak the wounded, and thus give me my other bonus. There goes the money. That explains it. It's like, shouldn't I lose the money at some point? Alright, so we're going to redirect you to the capital. Choose production. Science or money? Lisbon was the previous thing, I think, right? In fact, let's try making one from there, see if that can reach Lisbon now. Grassland Hills, though, I actually think I might want to just... I'm gonna harvest that, so I just wasted a charge. Okay, more winged hussars. Oh, wow. And all the way through that, huh? So we finished the commercial hub and I guess the market, right? And then we're going to harvest the stone. Build a mine there instead. Well, we can reach Lisbon all the way from here. So for the one that goes over to the Lisbon, it's going to go up to there. So it will actually establish roads from there, so that's actually good. That's what I want. So that's just a flat-out decisive victory, okay. And by flat-out decisive victory they mean, haha, just kidding. We got a settler. You can make it to Lisbon, good. Not too worried about the catapults, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt. I think we're gonna push forward. Get the bombard there and get off a few shots. This might not be enough. We'll see how much damage it manages to do. Damage, that's not much. Sure, I'll accept that. And I didn't actually attack that last time, did I? modern era. We can make
Our
cores.
military has learned.
There are three things extremely human nature.
And if I can capture the city, I can upgrade that into artillery. Field policy slot. Chivalry, I suppose, right? That gives us bonuses for our cavalry. Alright, you sons of bitches, come on over. Let's say hello. I think I'm gonna have to retreat that field cannon like next turn. This is gonna hurt. The flip side has 150 fortification. Alright. Can't quite get there that turn. And over here though, let's see. Can pick up decisive victory there. Oh, that's hills. You can't fire onto that. That's a pity. I don't take that much damage, right? So I should have moved it to there to fire, but I thought I could fire from there. Where do I want to send this to? There's oil down there. So just settling down that region wouldn't be bad. So that's going to hurt next turn. But I hope it'll survive. Could technically form a core, couldn't I? Yeah, we'll do that. Harvest the food. Up to 38 production, not terrible. Looks like you've actually built up a decent chunk of forces. Charigu is apparently rated as more than me now. How about that? Alright, so first of all, let's have the settler hide in here for now. Though if he's just going down there, he can probably do that. Okay, did I lose? Did I get a field cannon killed? Thought there was another field cannon around here. Oh right, it's a core. Settler can't move apparently, I'm not sure why. So the musketman doesn't really have a point in fighting. He's probably going to lose if he stays there, so I'm going to move over here and try to get a support bonus at least. So I can't really go anywhere better. I mean, okay, we can try that. But he's probably dead versus both of those. Flip side, hi, bye. So that's probably not going to go the best up there, but we'll see. I think I'm going to need to move the field cannon out. Victoria, you want peace yet? Okay, so I can't even bribe you into it with money if I wanted to, which I don't particularly want to, but, you know, I'm trying to keep options open. Oh, ouch. Just like, I'm kind of tempted to just go there to make sure, yeah. How many techs ahead of me is Jadwiga right now? So 36, 35. She's still 6 techs ahead. Firing at that would wound it, but not kill it. Still gonna go for that and try to fortify. I mean, basically, in an ideal world, I would have had like cavalry corps, a bunch of them up and running to be attacking these cities, you know, earlier in the game. I'm guessing this is kind of late, because really, I could have gone for cavalry first, before they got walls and as much other stuff up. Ringing up on my poor musket men. These jerks. Now I can promote that, though. That's the goal here. I guess I can put that there, right? Is there something better to do here? I think we said like past the guard, it could make the entertainment, so. Guess we could make an encampment district too, couldn't we? But that's, you're right, we're doing decently here. Let's get this industrial zone up though. Toronto can fire at that guy. Let's move this sucker. So we want this, I think. There's 3 damage to the fortification, chipping away bit by bit. I might have to retreat and heal it. We'll see how this works out. Where's he going? That's more like it. See, now it's firing on that. That's what I was hoping for. What do you want? Okay, what if I gave hold back? Alright. So even if I gave hold back, you don't want peace. I don't see any reason to go to peace then. Okay. Harvest the sheep and all. Did I lose both settlers there? I think I might have gotten both settlers. No. Well, that one's down there, okay. The other settler, though, I don't even know where it went. So, that's a higher priority, so you go over there. You stay on alert. Bye. Bye. Somebody pillaged something.
Having seen a non-mark.
What pillaged that? I guess some kind of ocean ship right there. Hello, Adam Smith. Sure, I'll go for that. Policy slot, what do we want? Amenities, that would be fine. Free market is fine. Rationalism is fine. Triangular trade, though. It's 20 more gold per turn, and that'll be better. It's probably going to be better overall. Didn't that used to be 2 faith? Guess they nerfed it. That's a pretty good policy, though. Overall, we'll try going for that. I've never used it before. Field cannon core down there. And make another field cannon core. And you, let's see, still have a promotion available. So we'll keep chipping away with you. And we'll keep our musketmen and our cavalry between them so this one, that river is blocking the movement around. So that Hussar can't come and screw us up. We'll keep farming stuff down there, I guess. And you can make a city there. Congratulations. Meet orders, harvest. that a sea dog? Yep. So that's what's pillaged my stuff. Still don't care about any of that. Need to meet new, better city-states. Another field cannon core. Spain, where are you going to make a new city? It'd have to be like right there, I guess. I'm gonna send these field cannon cores over here because they seem to like sending units down that road. Let's see. I don't want to do that. So go ahead and promote you. Chipping away bit by bit because we don't actually have proper artillery. I mean, that's the only spot like Spain can build a city. It's gonna found a city there next turn. That's not a decisive victory. That is the decisive victory. I'll go ahead and let them still just keep working here. Chipping away. Alright, so rainforest, rainforest, rainforest. Fervor defense and all that, yeah, we don't want to move there. So you'll just fortify. You'll take up sort of defensive positions here. I might have been to Stockholm, I'm not really sure, but honestly, I think we're doing fine on money here. So I'm more concerned with boosting the production of our capital at this point. So there we go. And defending with our support bonus, we heal up. It's like good luck getting past these guys. Sorry, you brought this on yourself when you did a couple crimes. One, you settled the city over there. Well, first you took Toronto, then you settled that city over there, and you surprise declared war on me. And then even when I took out the cities from a peace deal, you wouldn't let me free Toronto. So sorry, sorry, my lady. I'm afraid your empire's toast.
I have always considered that the substitution of the internal combustion engine for the horse marked a very gloomy milestone in the progress of mankind.
Hey, we finished building all of that. How about that? And we don't get armies until there. Okay, so let's go for some cavalry corps. And you will need a worker. See, I need to get workers to all these places up there. Okay. So, 3-2. So anything that gives me better than 3-2, the answer looks like no. So, we'll do that. And you can clean up there. My ability score is only considered 364. How interesting. So he's at 80 science per turn and 37. You will continue to hold. I'm not even going to waste your promotion yet. So we need to discuss. I want to tell him not to freaking settle right there. Oh, that apparently wasn't a decisive victory like it claimed. Well, that solves the problem. I guess you just heal. Well, I can guess I can get with that. Meanwhile, over here. Major defeats. Not as bad of a major defeat. So down to 23 fortification. Make sure we're working that. Excellent. See, with these mountain ranges, they had a very defensible position, but once we push through, we'll be in much better shape. Okay, Mr. Sea Dog, I mean, you can keep doing that, I guess. I don't really care. I could improve the stuff near Toronto. Probably would be a decent thing to do, I suppose. I'm told to work that. So that is 11 fortification health, so we are going to fortify here to hopefully survive this one turn. So that's a decisive victory right off the bat. Let's see if that's correct. It is. Keep them coming. And you need more housing in Pravaka. Well, that's bad. That's not what was supposed to happen. Heal up. Fortification's gone. I mean, I don't think this is probably going to finish, but you know what? What the hell? There's the money. Let's build it out there, I suppose. But first of all, build mines. Up to 13 gold from the trade route now. We're really going to be looking to pump up Miriv and Papadovska or whatever. Those are our priorities. Five turns for civil engineering.
The whole palace complex is built along a central axis, the axis of the world. Everything in the four directions suspend from this central point, represented by these palaces.
Yay! We're in the atomic era.
This earth lasts forever, except maybe plastic.
And we got extra envoys, and we got a bunch of other stuff here. An aqueduct just seems bad. Housing, on the flip side, that's possible. Let's get the industrial zone done. Let's get more builders. We still haven't met other city-states. Fill policy slot. We can put whatever we want there, which is going to be an economic thing. So do we want more raw science? I mean, meritocracy seems interesting. Let's go for that. The thing is, I don't really need science right now. Like, I mean, it wouldn't hurt, but I'm almost to the helicopter armies. So that takes us from 82 to 106. That's good. Let's see, what can we do here? Those are cavalry. So that is an encampment. Crap. So, oh, wait, there's two encampments there? Is there like a city up there and a city over there? I guess. Wow, those are close together. Okay, then. We're gonna back that off next turn, for sure. Hi, England. Bye, England. Are you still unwilling to go to peace? Apparently. Okay. And we healed, yay! Ouch, this is gonna hurt. Oh, 11 damage? Thought it would hurt more than that. Either way, trying to get through there is not going to work very well. In fact, I think I'm gonna send the field cannon up that way. I'll leave this one to defend. I can declare colonial war on Philip now, because he's so far behind. Is that considered? Oh, that's hills, but that's still not considered, there's the capital, Cacao. Okay. Let's just keep over here and be safe. Yeah, okay, now it's considered under siege, okay. Bye. Have a nice trip. Oh, here comes friends.
Improvement makes straight roads, but the crooked roads without improvement are roads of genius.
I'm gonna move this over so it can help support. You're just fortifying. You're still just fortifying. I mean, there'd be a major victory there, but... And since everything has walls now, I'm not so concerned about surprise invasions. So we're going to move this field cannon up too. I see we're coming off the better in these exchanges. Painful as it might be. So apparently the military troops stationed into the wall aren't enough to detect your stupid sea dog. That's annoying. So it's like I don't want to actually go and kill that, which I could, but if I did then I'd break the siege, so I don't want to actually do that. So we'll keep chipping away at this. And we'll go down in a few turns. Hey. This is off limits. And look, we heal! At this rate, we can probably just flat out, buy a new artillery piece as well, and Plock. I'm no longer the Surzen of Stockholm. Well, that's not cool. Stockholm gives extra unique persons, so we're not going to allow that. So let's just give ourselves a little bit of wiggle room. Can't build an camp until 13 pop, which I'm not going to get apparently for a while. Money we're fine on, it's production that I'm more concerned with. At this point, why not? No one else has built it. It still gives us extra points per turn, I guess. So... Alright, you are here. Now what are you going to do? I'm going to improve the stuff down Mirov at a minimum. So we're down to 100 health. Okay. You're just chilling there. Oh, I think this is the only field cannon core up there. Field cannon core. That's a regular field cannon up there. Okay, so go and join your sibling up there or something. There's a slight housing bonus. What's else? Actually, there's no point in working that or that, really. Yeah, those are all better. Okay, then. So give me diamonds in that and money. Okay. There we got 2 cavalry corps. And let's make another one. Let's get them over there because these are about to become helicopter corps. So that'll be 92 strength. That ought to be enough for a bit. .23 city center damage. Damn, 14. Nearly there. One more turn, I think. We came off the better in that exchange. Not by a ton, but by a little. Sea dog's just going to be annoying. I don't think I even have like any ships though to buy over there. Even if I just was like, hey, let's buy something. That's what makes this slightly more awkward. Here they have barbarian cavalry over there. Alright, Plock is ours. I can actually fire at either of these. Let's start with that. Yes, I'm going to keep the city. Repair the monument. And how much would purchasing an artillery cost? Quite a bit, but I can afford it. And then I can upgrade that and combine them into a core. That'll help. Good. Thanks for the offer, though. And I think I just need any unit over here to see it, right? So maybe I should swap to that for a second. Got a great person, another great scientist. Alright. Should be able to get it before Spain anyway. What can you produce? Pretty fast. You know what? Let's just try a spearman and send it over there. Let's see if that works. This is for computers, right? Which I already have. That's awkward. Okay, well, electricity just got boosted. That works. So you get upgraded. And what do we have up here? Candy. Going to give that 2 turns to heal. And That means we can't move here at all.
There may be no forgiveness for polyester. On this one matter, Satan and the Lord are in agreement.
Alright, we finished with that there. Let's get this other stuff done. 410 gold for the helicopters. Pretty expensive. Makes me inclined to build the market. I'm gonna have to wait like 4 more turns to be able to move out. I think going for cacao and just breaking that first is going to be more important. There's our artillery corps. There's a normal field cannon. Just go explore up here very, very briefly. This cavalry corps is just going to chill. And that should change to helicopters. Woo, that's a bit of a difference. Well, you know why? It's because we need lightning warfare. So our policy card does not impact it. That's why we have such a difference. And what's the cost difference between helicopters? Helicopters are 600.
Astronomy is much more fun when you're not in a squad.
Compared to, so it's double, and then we don't have the bonus. So yeah, that's a double kind of whammy there. So what would I like at this point? Probably a trading hub. And what resources do I have? I have mercury from anything, because it kind of doesn't look like it. I do. Okay, so never mind. I don't know what I have it from, but I have it, so I'll reverse our course here a little bit. The cavalry corps here is just going to have to wait. Oh snap, our field cannon just took some major damage there. And I'll pillage some of these farms as necessary. And they can't fire, yep. But you can move over here, so that works. And then, to aid with this, right, we're going to move To get over there, we could get there in like 3 turns, right? It doesn't really hurt to come over here, right? Yeah. We'll wait on the hill, and then we'll move in next turn. We'll take a small amount of damage from its attack, but shouldn't be much. And while our cavalry corps are waiting another 3 turns, should barely do anything. Poor damage. My poor helicopter. How am I seeing that now? Is it because these guys are close enough? Oh, it's because the trader unit's there. So I really need more housing. And university would give another housing, wouldn't it? And I don't care about any of that. I guess we can improve this. Oh wow, it didn't actually take him out in one hit. How about that? You know what, we'll just move our cavalry corps in here. I can't move the helicopters after attacking, sadly. But you can heal. There's cavalry there. Force that back. Our artillery is firing away, did 45 damage there. So like 3 turns to take down these walls. Wait a second. Alright, let's see what they do. Oh, that's probably goodbye for the musketmen.
I saw a bank that said 24-hour banking, but I didn't have that much time.
Let's see. Let the market up. We could actually use a theater square, couldn't we? Okay, so first of all, 63 defense damage. Okay, that'll do it. I'm gonna move that back just because I'll be able to combine them next time. -4 from war weariness. Nothing from war weariness. But still only at -1 overall, so it's not really a problem. I guess that wants to die. That's fine, Victoria. I wanted peace a long time ago, anyway.
Your Excellency, neighborhoods with...
What I like about cities is that everything is king-size. The beauty and the ugliness.
Well, that's just a plain old decisive victory, it looks like. There, it's now under siege. It's not quite enough for a decisive victory there. Sad day. Probably worth promoting. Well, I am so sorry it is troubling. By that I mean I'm not sorry.
Claims that cannot be tested.
Encampment's gonna lower that further. Let's harvest some of that stuff first, I guess. So where are the pyramids? That's the question. I picked up Hanging Gardens. I'm not Terracotta Army yet. That's woods. So I'm gonna need to like come all the way over there. Got a worker. I wonder how that's only going to take 3. I guess we'll find out. Yes, I'm keeping the city. How many cities just Jadwiga have left? Looks like just those. So where did she build the pyramids, I wonder? I guess probably up north in Kandy. Oh, if she built it in Kandy, then I'm sorry, Kandy, but you're becoming mine. Oh, I can build the Great Zimbabwe here? Huh. How about that? I think it's hard to turn that down. But we probably need a neighborhood first, don't we? Six turns to build, let's do that. Okay. We have a builder. Let's make another builder. We're not going to be able to really siege it, but once we get the walls down, we can go and ham on it. Let's go explore this core and this core. Yeah, somebody finished Colossus in 1260 AD, apparently. Also, apparently I have attack helicopters in 1260 AD. Everyone knows about my attack helicopters in 1260 AD, right? University will give us other stuff first. We're going to go with that. Watermill. Going to Krakow seems good. What? Built that a lumber mill. Oh, because roads, right. Okay, well, since I can't fire, let's plunder a trade route. And I guess we can move these guys up too, can't we? Damn, check it out, it took 6 damage there. Wait, aren't you supposed to draw your sword, or do you look tired now? You see that? He looked exhausted upon drawing a sword like that. I think that should be a decisive retreat, just to be on the safe side. I need you control of all of those, actually. I mean, guidance is kind of the next thing I care about, I think, right? Modern armor, nothing's wrong with modern armor, it's good, but I can churn out helicopter armies significantly faster, right? Because I get double helicopters. So, the decrease in 8 strength, I think, is made up for the fact that, you know, I get twice as many of them, and they're slightly cheaper, and they don't require uranium, so all of that's just kind of good. No. Stop spying on... You refuse to stop spying on me, you don't get your spy back. So 110. Still 4 techs behind, though. Again, we haven't researched, like, the ocean techs at the start, so...
It is not that life assured.
Get a settler down. Yay! There we go. Can't quite attack this turn, it looks like. Yes, I'm keeping the city. We really should be able to sort this by stuff. Warsaw gives us 3 production. Okay, good. It's production I care about right now, really. Take this stuff up. So this will actually allow me to make an army, won't it? That'll be a helicopter army.
Our military is now...
I cannot imagine any condition which would cause a ship to founder. Modern shipbuilding has gone beyond that. When they are preparing for war, those who rule by force speak most copiously about peace, until they have completed the mobilization process.
I guess I need to get guidance systems. I actually have to start picking up some of this long-forgotten tech. Choose civic. I'm going to want fascism for the lightning warfare, martial law. I pick up gunboat diplomacy too. Run Levian mass, or however that's pronounced. Chivalry's kind of pointless right now. Kind of tempted to try logistics here. Let's try logistics. So we don't actually have any, things to boost our stuff here. The national identity wouldn't be bad, but I think the movement will be nice. I've heard good things about logistics, but I haven't tried it. Alright, so for our city here. I guess he'll really take care of that over there. Let's go check this out though. 7 turns until growth. 1 turn to growth. We now get that. Where am I building in the neighborhood over there, I guess, right? Okay. Field cannon core. Let's send a settler out over to there. I think we talked about doing that a long time ago. We could attack that, but it won't accomplish all that much. But you know what? We can afford it, so let's get at AXP and all that. Don't fret, Jadwiga, you can be like the, directress of public relations or something. I don't, is directress even a word? Probably not. Get a great scientist. Albert Einstein, excellent. Barely beat Spain there. Who's the next great scientist? He can have Schrödinger. Oh look, it's up to 12. We're going to beat him by a significant degree. So we built that, and then this is always going to be worthless, so let's just build that there. But now we have enough room to grow a little bit, take 5 turns, let's just get that up, and then we won't have to worry about it for a while. Watermill going. I was going to build a neighborhood, what would happen? +4, not the best, but it'll suffice. Oh man, just being able to move into rainforest and chop, that's pretty nice. So 228. $256. I'll take it. Oh man, that's all I can do, that's a shame. That already fired. Okay, so that should be able to fire. And that can fire. And that can fire. I don't have an option besides mass media. Can I research radio anytime soon? Not really, no. Stockholm has made peace with Jadwiga. Oh, come on. Stockholm, you're killing me here. You know what, I'm just gonna do that just to be safe. Alright. Helicopter army, go. Oh, those aren't even core. Why aren't those core? Well, that's unfortunate. I guess at least this was like one spare helicopter. Because those are going to be armies, I guess we just have it buzz around, checking up on everything. I don't know. Let's get more traders up. Okay, so put a lumber mill here. And that's then captured. Keep city, yes.
It's not the towering sails, but the unseen wind that moves a ship.
And we can make more trade routes. That's all nice. What can we do here? Well, a lot of this is less than lovely, I suppose. That'll get better, though. You need a neighborhood. That works fine. So really only that much of a victory. .22 strength difference. Still did 16, so if we had 6 of them surrounding it, right, it would work just fine. You're going to have a helicopter friend join you soon. So maybe over to there, to there. And I guess we don't actually have to promote you yet. I don't even know if it's going to really get over to Candy. That's the funny thing. So that 33 turn on the helicopter army should, technically be more like 20 turns. So you're just going to, you know, like chill over here. I'm hereby denounced. Really think I'm more on warmonger. I can't see how that might have happened.
We can roam the bloated stacks of the Library of Alexandria, where all imagination and knowledge are assembled. We can recognize its destruction.
So this really building this wonder at this point, I think, just gives us 2 science and 1 great scientist work per turn. That's all it's doing.
What can be labeled, packaged? What can be labeled, packaged, mass-produced is neither.
You know, I guess I could have tried to put like the industrial zone there. I built the Venetian arsenal. Oh well. I'll survive. Let's see. These are the 2 cities we really care about. I don't have the field cannon core back up. This is like the point of the game where field cannons wind up not being so great. Oh wow, it didn't destroy the field cannon. How about that? It didn't just, yeah, that was a field cannon. I think I'm gonna stop soon. Clearly, I'm being a bit muddled. Trash and finished Big Ben. What was I going to put up there? Is it a neighborhood? It could be a neighborhood, but probably would be better to put something else up there, for being frank. Yeah. I think that was originally the idea. Oh well, hey, we can buy that, I guess, right? That'll help a little. You are going to fortify until healed. You can still attack because you've got more than 2 movement. Excellent. You can attack. You can attack. Oh wow, we didn't actually destroy the fortification, but it's that close to being taken. It's kind of funny, actually. Let's try giving that place one trade rep, just one. Casa Garde will make an entertainment complex later on. How much of this is from war weariness? None.
I think the human race made a big mistake at the beginning.
Nie gotowam zaprzestać służyć Bogu. Zaczynam je na jego dobrą
Well,
pracę.
calm down. You can have a position in my new cabinet or something. And since it is pyramids, I'm keeping that. Sorry. So there's some coal over there, okay, and some other coal there. Okay, so we have 2 sources of coal. Sorry, we apparently have 6 sources of coal. Great merchant. It's not the best, but okay. Should bump up the cost a lot. Yeah, and we should be able to get the next one at this rate, I think. I need a factory for River Valley. Okay, let's build that. Build a granary first, repair the monument. Have to wait till next turn, it looks like. Let you heal for 2 turns, let you heal for 2 turns. I need to see what else is around here. Spain seems like a reasonable person to go for next. You just chill. I mean, really, I shouldn't have bothered with that, because I don't really care about any of this. Darwinist, so he likes me for that reason. He has fascism. Wow, he's ahead of us in that regard. 175 per turn. Well, that'll do it, I suppose. Damn, Spain built medieval walls. Hold your horses. And Madrid has 92 strength. Man, I hate to give up that production, They give us like a third of the production of that city. That's the main problem. Let's build a shipyard at least, I guess. So I can build shipyards, but I don't think I can build harbors. Yeah. You know what, I'm doing that just so I get that. I realize it's not necessary, but I'd like to be able to repair that stuff if they have it. Oh, Spain already has a city over here for me to take. Kind of him. I should be able to take that with like the artillery and the cannons. I'll bring the lone helicopter of the something over here. One over there. Oh, well, now I have a lot of faith, so apparently you'd like me a little bit more. Kind of silly, let's be frank here.
A physician without a knowledge.
And what does Auckland even have? Rice, silk, meh. That's a lot of units over there. Not that it'll matter. I'll send them up there to support. I think it costs like what? How much does it cost to buy a helicopter army flat out? 3,000 or something? Oh no, a lot more. Plus 70,000 gold or something, I think. Translation, I'm not buying any. What can I do to give this place more? I don't think I can really give it much more production. Oh, well, you know, let's not go into starvation mode here. I mean, I think people have talked about how they've been able to win science victories by like turn 200 or so. And I've actually had like the science policies and focusing on science. I can see how that could happen.
Set your course by the star.
We're gonna need more than just 2 helicopters to take on Spain, though, in all fairness. That army can take that city just fine, but we're gonna need a lot more than just those 2. Fascism will help, though, once I get that. I'm going to assume I don't have those. I still need 7 more trade routes to make, so that probably should be a priority.
No innovation in the past 200 years has the effect of the mass media is not to elicit belief.
I don't think I'm going to be doing that much more upgrades for a while, am I? So let's go for that. I mean, the helicopters I'm pretty much set there. Let's get some more traders up. So there's something of Spain's over there. 3 and 2. 3 and 2 looks the best, though. How about where is Hull? I'll make a road like that. Doesn't actually matter for the helicopters, I suppose, but still. $75 production. So we got it right down there. Got a new great person who... Oh, we actually got a great general. Modern and atomic era. I suppose it works, doesn't it? Okay.
Our civilization.
I want to build more neighborhoods. That's not very great looking. And I could get another 4 up there, right? Or replace some other stuff if needed. So let's put down an encampment right there. But in the meantime, let's build a river valley. Right there. Let's see if we can get that. We should build a trader. You are going to send over to Hull. I think I might see a landing point down there. Steam powers should be now. Let's get that so we can move faster. Our lone helicopter. What to do, what to do. I mean, I can get down there pretty fast, right? And I definitely don't want to have my ship pillaged or anything. So just in case, I'll send him down, I guess. Now we're back down to 72. I guess it's the unit inside. I think I'm just going to ignore your request. That is priceless. That's still down there. Actually, should probably declare a war. And just take that city and move our base of operations. We should be out of war weariness, right? How is Cal with all these farms? I had not enough food to grow. Wait, that needs housing to grow, doesn't it? And that it's really going to grow, so actually this probably doesn't really matter.
Esto es absurdo. ¿Nos estáis declarando la guerra? ¿Acaso ignoráis el poderío de la Armada Invencible?
Oh, he doesn't think much of us. So here's a question. Should we try to make friends with him overall? Like, Rantley doesn't care about our warmongering. Okay, well, if you're not interested in friendship. Oh, there's a submarine there. How about that? guess I should probably have some idea. So they have electricity. Wait, no, I didn't mean to end turn because I needed to fight up there. Okay, good news. Where's the scout? Because I haven't seen any sign of it. Oh well. I have 8 more, and I only need 3, right? Oh, they're tied, that's why. I should have actually checked that. I was like, well, I could get an easy people attacking there. Oh well. That shouldn't do much at all. 10 damage.
It is arguable whether slowly ideas lead.
Barbarian's ironclad, huh? Three, 2. Looks like their best bet. I'm more concerned with wounding a lot of them, right? Because when they attack me, I'll get to heal. Oh, and they have Defender of the Faith. That's awkward. I should have probably checked and seen that they had that. It's going to make this war significantly harder. Probably going to lose the field cannon to the city. I took 10 damage even from the archer? Wow. I guess 10 damage is like the minimum or something. Oh, I've seen less before. That's weird. Yeah, I saw that coming. That's the problems with field cannons.
Tasted flight. You will walk the earth with your eyes turned skywards.
Hey, check it out. It's the whole opening thing for the game. 12 defense damage right there. Not as much as I would have liked. And basically those helicopters can take on enemy melee units indefinitely. It's the city that's the problem. Wait, how is... What the hell? Did you just see that? The submarine attacked the helicopter on land.
You and I come by road or rail? As it turns out, Mount Kilimanjaro is not white.
Man, I can't believe it's not Wi-Fi to me. Those jerks. So Spain has like 3 times more military power right now, this claims. Wait, why did that not do anything? Shouldn't that have done something? Arg. I'm just saying, since when could submarines attack land units like that?
Chemistry is the dirty part of...
See, we're wearing this down bit by bit by bit. Does rocket artillery require any resource? No. And we're still 12 turns out from the helicopter army there. So realistically speaking, if we can knock out a bunch of damage here, that would be quite helpful. We're just busy taking out a lot of his troops over here, you know? Hell, we could just go for Barcelona first, technically. I might do that. That's a very technical question. Where the hell did that submarine fire from? How much of our Spain's military power have we taken out here? Like a third of it so far. And there goes even more. Then you look, I'll finish Ruhr Valley too. Yeah, I should technically be churning out helicopters army instead of building the wonders, but I'm having fun building wonders because I like building wonders. The Colossus too, and the Oracle. Three looks like the best. Barcelona has already lost 20% of its health, and both of these have promotions banked. I'm just trying to get a foothold on this continent, really. That's pretty dumb of you. Great scientist. I'll get more. Who's ever next? Space race projects. Yeah, I'll take that. We're looking for a 3 and a 2, because that's the best we're going to get. That's fine there. Thank you, sir. Healing up by attacking there. Wait, Lisbon has declared war on Stockholm? Oh, wow. Like, that's stupid. Like, they shouldn't be able to do that in one freaking turn. I'm sorry, but
It isn't simply seagull.
Radio is the theory.
I don't even know where the liniment was, because I was busy trying to click off a bunch of other things. Can't even get the field cannons over there where I want them to be. Rather frustrating. I need more traders too. We might capture this before we even destroy the walls at this rate. Yikes, 52 damage from the walls. Oh, Spain has quite a few things up here. How interesting. I'll preserve that. Three and two. There's a 3 and 2. And yeah, that's the best we're gonna get. Alright, I could go heal up over here. Oh, damn. I think I can probably capture that next turn.
We have furthered our agricultural technology.
For a machine to run smoothly and predictably, it's only the mob and the elite can be attracted by the momentum of totalitarianism itself. The masses have to be won by propaganda.
Excellent. Lightning warfare, gunboat diplomacy. I'm not doing that much of that, but we can go ahead and do that because I don't need. I mean, I guess the gold. I could do the gold from commercial district buildings. That's possible. Kind of think I just make sure I get less war weariness here. Right, actually, let's go with that. That's good. Shaves off, even if it saves like 3 combat strength, that can help. Public Works is probably the least important part here, and I could replace it with like the less war weariness. But But, let's see, did I ever get the Alhambra? Somebody built Alhambra, I'm assuming. Where's Alhambra unlocked? Thought it was somewhere around there. Ah, there we go. Castles. Let's check. Was Alhambra built? Looks like it. Don't know who built it, but somebody did. We're down to 6 turns here. So that'll help. Yeah, so for a army, right? Yeah. Significantly better. Civics, what do I even care about at this point? Scorched Earth? No, not really. I don't like this because this obsoletes the +1 production per city, which adds up. I know it's not amazing, but production is still more efficient than a lot of other things. This, I think, obsoletes Trade Confederation or whatever, or Triangular Trade. Do I really care about any of these? I guess is kind of the question. The answer is kind of not really, no. So I guess we'll go for ones with envoys. Like this is, I basically hit the cap of the culture. I don't really care about anything else. This gives us an envoy. We can capture this turn. Oh, we captured it right there even. Okay, that works. Yes, we're going to keep the city. We're going to take a turn or two to heal up. And overall, Spain's military strength is completely decimated. How much warmongering do I have now? Not really anything. We still want to be a friend. Like, we have tons of positive things, but it's not enough. Okay. These guys a few turns to heal up. We still haven't met any other city-states. And I could probably be in the 500 plus science here, right, if I actually got like the things for it, but since my science is already high enough in effect, you know, I don't really care too much. Finally, we're friends. Yay. Let's just try to get Ruhr Valley, then we'll stop.
A good navy is not a provocation to war. It is the surest guarantee of peace.
Choose civic. 2, 3. Well, that requires colonialism, right? Oh, it's exploration I don't want. Okay, so the other stuff there is fine. So pick those up. What else gives envoys? Nothing else gives envoys. Oh no. Guess rapid deployment. Social. I don't know. I guess it just doesn't matter at this point. Like I got where I wanted. What override was still in. Hey, Stockholm, get back here. There we go. That's better, Stockholm. You go away. So that'll heal to 90 in like 2 turns. Let's just let it heal to full. Look, we stole a worker. I thought. And here is Spain's other city.
We now have the ability.
Rocket science has been mythologized all
Rocket science. Looks like you're having some barbarian problems over here, mate. See how much damage I take here. Probably quite a bit.
industrial heart of Germany practically stopped beating.
Ruhr Valley.
Hardly
Pretty
one
damn
vote,
late because we
hardly
focused on like everything else
anything
first.
The population of the rural area had to be supported by the rest of the country. Ballet projects a fragile kind.
Alright, Sword Capital. Finish that. Let's make the big Great Zimbabwe out of. Another 8 turns. We haven't even finished the encampment or anything yet, so. More trade routes. More. We're only at 112. 128. Envoys. I mean, why not? I have... let's save the envoys for when we actually meet other city-states, hopefully. Hopefully. I guess that'll do it, yeah. Guess there's no real need to even attack this turn, is there? So right now, if we swap this to something else, right? I'm gonna go back to the helicopter army. And say that costs $13.50 production. And with like a 70% bonus or whatever, right, from fascism. And the card. We're looking at like 70 production, so about 20 turns total, which sounds about right. Alright, that seems like a good spot to save for now. We'll pick up next time.